Exodus 20 verse number 10. But the seventh day is the Sabbath day of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, or thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. So you can see that God is a serious God. You might be a slave for years, and now you have become a master. You even have your own slave. You know how it was for a slave to be in a country where they don't fear God. Oh, it's not easy. A slave, you cannot wake a slave in the night and say, please leave me, I'm sleeping. They will slap your back, they will beat your back. Slave. And that's why when you look at these modern days, I think today's date is 27th of July 2023. You see, and in this our era, you see that they've been able to go against what they call slavery, because it's not a beautiful thing. People that, if you look at black people that were enslaved, some people grew up thinking that they are really slaves. I'm not saying that only black people were slaves. There are a lot of people that were slaves, but it went extreme with the black ones, and people really lower the value of black people. In fact, black people became nothing in the world. No matter what we try to do, they want us to have the lowest seats, everything. But you see, but this new era, they are trying to balance the thing now. People are fighting against it and kicking against it, because the ball, the fear is that the ball will turn, and that's how God works. That's how God works. God works like, if you are good to people, people will be good to you. The moment you are bad to people, there's a song that I wrote. If you do good, good will pay you good. If you do bad, bad will pay you bad. It is something that will happen. There's no way you can escape it. You can never escape what it is to be a bad person, and you are a bad person, and you think maybe you are going to receive good. Even if you escape it now, in your old time, when you are weak, people will treat you bad. I remember one guy in Africa at that time. He's a rich guy. So we heard when he was young, his compound, you cannot dare to go to his compound and misbehave. It will chase you. People will chase you. They have a lot of guards. So, but when he grew old, the people couldn't. You see, when he grew old, the people that he was working with or working for him, they were working against him. And even though he paid them, and he can't even say anything, because now that he's old, he was so weak. Sometimes he have to go to the toilet. He's calling, please come and bring me to the toilet. Nobody's coming to bring him to the toilet. I experienced it. I saw everything that happened to him. And you see, may God have mercy on his soul. I think he actually received his punishment on earth. I tell you. And when there are people who are sick, you see, when you call A, B and C will come and bring him to the toilet and take care of him. He will be insulted. What is wrong with you? I'll be calling you. But you say, Papa, you just called. That's why we're here. But don't you know that if I want to go to the toilet, if I do like this, you have to be there. He's still quarreling, and you say, yes, sir, Papa, sorry. They will carry him to the toilet, and you see, he's enjoying his good thing, his good labor. But why some? When you are old, listen, you will never go free for it. And you see, so when you know how it is to be a servant, that's why God was warning the Israelite people. When you read front, he told them, he said, you know how slavery is. So do not treat stranger bad. Do not treat them bad, because you were once a stranger in the land of Egypt. You know how it feels. So it is a warning to everyone that is into that business of being racist and being wicked to one another, you will reap it. You will reap it. You will reap it. You know, I don't know whether I'm talking too long, but the people who have the experience of traveling around the world, they have more wisdom. You don't know. You are a rich man, eh? You know you were born a rich guy. Now you are still rich. Now you are 50, 60, you are rich. You see, the reason why you don't understand that people are poor is because in the area you are, you have friends that are rich. So when you see poor people, your question is, why are they poor? Why are they poor? That's what you always say. Travel and see. You know, I told one of my friends, he's a very rich guy. I told him, I said, do you want to experience something interesting? He said, yes. I told him, I told him, go to so country and dress like a poor man. Just go around and go around because people will not know you there. I'm sure, 100%. So it's okay. And you know, these rich guys, they are very. He just dressed and he went there. So when he got there, the way they disrespected him, the way he didn't like it, and at first he called me, say, what? He said, some people are insulting me. Do you know? I look at him and say, just quiet and just flow and see what is going on. Otherwise, people will even beat you. You don't know what you are saying. Just relax and observe. So when he came back, he told me, thank you for giving me this way. But although he started to like it now, if you look at him, anytime he's traveling, he wear one tata knicker and he travel abroad and he's just flowing around, going on the street, even buy something on the street, eat. You can never even know that it's. But I mean, at first, he thought that when he saw poor people, he knew that these guys are really poor. There are people who cannot afford to eat a meal, a full meal a day. In this earth we are living. So, my dear, don't this servant, when God say take Sabbath serious, even including your animal that walk, don't let them walk that day. Give them small rest, please.